Hi Libra, welcome to July. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. And before I start your reading, I want to call in some good energy. And I want to say thank you for supporting my channel. And if you're new, welcome. So let's see what's coming up for July for Libra. We have a new moon in Cancer, that's an eclipse. Full moon in Capricorn. That's also eclipse on July 16th. And we've got Mercury going retrograde on the 7th or the 8th. And we've got a new moon in Leo at the end of the month on the 31st. So there's a lot going on this month. Very intense month with the eclipses, Mercury retrograde, 2 new moons. Let's see what's going on. What does Libra need to know about love and relationships for the month of July 2019? What does Libra need to know about love and relationships for the month of July 2019? May only the highest forces be present to ensure that the truth be told. What does Libra need to know? Okay. Let's see. Death. Justice. The Eight of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. The Four of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Queen of Pentacles. The Six of Wands, 2 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. Okay. So you're starting, this month is going to be a month of changes. The Death card. It's time to put the past to bed. The Death is releasing the past, releasing an old cycle. So a part of your life that was once you is you're ending a cycle. Something is ending. It's a time of clearing out so that you can begin a new cycle. Because the Death card is like the ending, a clearing out, a transition period. It's really a card of transformation, where you release the old, release the past, release what no longer serves you, and clear out all that baggage so that you can plant new seeds for growth. So this is going to be a transformative month for you, Libra. And Justice card is here, crossing it. You have these major arcana. Justice is a card of balance. It's actually the card of Libra, you know, the scales. But it's a card of karma. So some karmic cycle in your life is ending. And you're getting ready to move on to a new path with the Justice. There's going to be a culmination or a finishing up. Putting down your burdens, putting down whatever is no longer serving you so that you can start a new cycle. Death and Justice is actually a good. You're transitioning into a new way of life, a new way of living. And the old life is dying. The old you is dying so that you can be reborn. And with Justice, this is a favorable outcome card. This is a card of a decision goes in your favor. It could be a card of marriage. It could be a card of if you're waiting for the outcome of some type of legal settlement or a job interview. It means fairness, balance, peace, harmony. Justice will be done. There'll be a fair outcome. And it's also, Justice is also karmic reward or karmic response. to whatever has happened in the past. So you're due to reap what you have sown in July. The Eight of Pentacles here. The card of you might be on taking a new direction in your career. You might have begun even it's a new beginning. It's the Apprentice card. So you might be learning new skills. It doesn't promise, like you may not have, this is a card of, you may not be making a lot of money right now on this new path, but you will if you stick with it. Because, I can see that in the future you're going to be concerned with financial security. And that can happen for you. But right now you're at this beginning stage. The Knight of Wands is a card of transition, of a new adventure. It could be a change of residence, a change of job. You're thinking about, I don't know, it's like you're embarking on this new journey. The only issue is here with the Four of Pentacles. There's a need to release, control, the need to control. If you're feeling like, I want to control the outcome, or I'm worried about the outcome, you're going to block the blessings. So you have to kind of go with the flow and let things happen. The Hierophant here. This is a card of following tradition, stability, commitment, doing the right thing, doing what you feel is expected. You could be dealing with someone who's very conservative. You could be dealing with a company. If it has to do with a job, it could be a company that's been around for a long time, has very strict policies, strict rules and regulations. You could be dealing with someone who's very, a little bit stubborn, maybe rigid. This sometimes represents Taurus. So in a relationship, you could be you could be dealing with someone who's a Taurus, who's kind of conservative, kind of set in their ways. Actually, you have the Queen of Pentacles here, which can be an earth sign. If the transition is going to if it brings career success, this career path is going to bring you more financial security. And you'll be dealing with something that's more secure. If it's a relationship, it could be that a commitment helps you to feel safe and secure. Because this is a card of, following tradition, doing what's expected of you, doing the right thing. You might be dealing with someone who is very traditional, maybe a little on the conservative side, but someone who is a stable influence in your life, brings stability. If it's a company that's been around a long time, something stable. Could be a hospital, could be an education, a situation, some kind of educational institution, a government institution, something that's been a bank, something that's established, not open to change. This is the policy, this is what we need to do. You have the Queen of Pentacles in your negative thinking sector, so you're looking to the future, but a part of you is doubting your abilities. So you may need to feel a little bit more secure within yourself about this new path that you're taking. In your environment, you have the Six of Wands. This is a card of victory and success, being applauded for your talent and your abilities. There's a potential partnership on offer. Two of Wands, you're making a decision. So it could be a career decision. I feel like this month is more career related, although If you do form a relationship, it will be with someone that you are compatible. There's a lot of compatibility, and it could lead to a long-term commitment. But mainly, you're going to be putting down your burdens. You've been carrying this heavy load for a long time, and you're coming to the end. It's like you can put it down. You don't have to do it all by yourself. You're going to have assistance. You might be considering a partnership, not certain about where it would go, wondering, what's going to happen, how's this going to work out. I'm putting all this energy into this new path, and you're wondering, when am I going to see results? When am I going to see if this is going to be successful? It will be successful. I feel like this is an important career month for you. And whatever partnerships you're forming this month, they have the potential to last a long time. And to help relieve the burden that you've been carrying, helping you to feel more secure. Whether it's a job or a relationship, it's going to bring you a sense of financial security and something you can really feel committed to. And it will represent change, death to an old way of life, and rebirth into a new path, on a new path. But you're ready for adventure. You have the Knight of Wands here. You're kind of tired of the same old, same old. You're ready for this new path. And I think it will be a stable path. And a good partnership. But you have to have more faith in yourself, more confidence in yourself, to really see the fruits of all your efforts and the fruits of this partnership. So let's see what the astrology has to say. You have a new moon in the 10th house, and it's an eclipse, and it's conjunct the North Node in Cancer. So career success, definitely. Change in status. The 10th house represents your public life, how you're seen in the world professionally. So there could be a new job opportunity in July that has to do with healing or that feeds your soul in some way. You have Saturn in the 4th house opposing this new moon. So you're having to balance work and home. There's a lot of responsibilities at home, a lot of new beginnings in your career path. So don't overwork, but find that balance. Saturn in the 4th house is helping you to put down roots. So you could be either buying a house or moving into a home that becomes whatever changes you're making around the home are going to have long-lasting results. You're going to be creating a stability with this new beginning. Jupiter is in your 3rd house. Neptune's in the 6th house. Jupiter brings luck in terms of communication, connecting with relatives and brothers and sisters. So your relationships with your neighbors, siblings, your communication style is more optimistic and outgoing. You could be really enjoying your immediate family in July. There could be parties. There could be travel even. Maybe you're traveling to go see people. Neptune in the 6th. This new moon trines Neptune. So I feel like you can find this dream job. And if you're doing any kind of work, it will be a work that involves compassion, service, healing. You should also, Neptune in the 6th, you want to take care of your own health too. You don't want to sacrifice too much for work and not give yourself time to nurture yourself. The full moon is in Capricorn, and it's conjunct Pluto in the 4th house. So you have the sun in the 10th and the moon and Pluto in the 4th. This can bring intensity into the home life. Something is coming through completion, so there could be power struggles between, like you're having career success, but there's a lot going on also in the home. And with Pluto going through the 4th house, you may be dealing with issues around early childhood or connected with a mother figure that you need to heal. The North Node is in the 10th house. It's time to follow your soul path. Find work where you can care for others or nurture others. You may be seen as a healer in some ways, or to have healing abilities. Mercury goes retrograde in the 11th house in Leo on July 8th. So you could be reconnecting with some friends from the past that you haven't seen, or you could be joining groups that allow you to express who you are, where there's more creativity and more fun in your life. Maybe you've been working really hard, you haven't had time for fun. And this Mercury retrograde can help you revisit the past or revisit your goals or your dreams. You might be reinventing your dreams, because the 11th house is also a house of hopes and wishes and community service. So you might be revisiting some of the goals that you've set up for yourself and figuring out, okay, maybe my needs have changed, my goals have changed. And whatever plans you have, whatever strategies you have to achieve those goals may need revising. And maybe even you're rethinking the friendships that you have in your life and the groups that you belong to. Are these right for me? Are they bringing joy to my life? Are they allowing me to express who I really am? And if not, you may make some changes. If yes, you will learn what to keep, what to let go. But there could be some intense emotions around the home with this full moon, and around a mother figure, or even there could be, or a female figure that's really important to you, that you haven't dealt with, that you have to deal with your emotions around this. And then on the 31st, we have the new moon in Leo. And this is favorable to your sign. It's in Leo at 8 degrees. And it falls in the 11th house. So you could be making new friends or new plans. They could bring a fresh energy. This new moon is conjunct Venus in the 11th house. So it's possible that a friendship could turn into love. In any case, there will be more harmony among your friends and the groups that you belong to. Jupiter's in the 3rd. You could be reconnecting with siblings and close relatives, creating that sense of home and family. This new moon is really in Leo. It has really great energy. Venus, it has nothing negative. There are no negative aspects affecting this new moon. Venus conjunct the new moon is wonderful. And it's your ruling planet. So this should be a happy time. A time of party, celebration, connecting with others, sharing your love, sharing, your feelings, letting friends know how much you care about them. And it's supported by Jupiter. The only thing you may need to watch out for is overdoing it, over partying, But other than that, it's a beautiful new moon. And Neptune is trine the North Node. So it's helping you to get the nurturing and the healing and the support that you need. You've come through a difficult time. You've been through major change. And now is the time you can put down your burden and embrace this new beginning. Realizing how many friends and you have a lot of support around you. A lot of people around you that love you and are there for you. And you may realize that at this new moon in Leo at the end of the month. So I think that the future is looking good for you for July. You're going to be putting down roots. You're going to be reinventing yourself in a sense. Starting a new cycle where you can release the past, release the baggage, release whatever needs to be cleared out, and embracing some new energy at the end of the month. The end of the month should be, once you get through these eclipses, because the Cancer Capricorn eclipses are square to Libra. So there's tension there. Some things may just be severed. Some ties, maybe some things and situations may be eclipsed from your life. But it's for a good cause. But there might be tension when all that's happening. You may feel stress around the time of the new and the full moon. But once you get through all that, you'll be able to put down your burdens, and you have this beautiful new moon in Leo that will bring happiness and joy back into your life. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading, Libra. And thank you for liking, subscribing to my channel. Thank you for commenting. And thank you for those who avoided readings. If you'd like a private reading, you can click on the link below and we can get you on the schedule. In the meantime, enjoy July. Karmic reward is coming your way. So hang in there. If things have been difficult, they are going to get better, a lot better, by the end of the month. So I hope you have a wonderful July, and I'll talk to you again next month. Bye now.